So the red is basically the source where people that have like animal-like powers get their powers from. Before it was called the red, it was called that shit. Fun fact about it is Animal Man and Vixen and somebody else defeated this one dude and they kind of created that shit, the universe where it derives from. Animal Man, he's the avatar of the red. His ass can fucking absorb the special abilities of any animal near his vicinity. He did that shit with a cat. As you see him right here tapping into the field shit. He did that shit again to lift this damn car. He had the strength of a spider. He can move quick as a snake, strong as a buffalo. As you see him launch this dude out this alley, fucking killing him. He can fly. He went out to the desert to test out his power. His ass took the powers of an ant and ran fast as fuck. He was going 75 right here. You can also fucking fuse fucking animals and animal life and shit. Like this dude fused this rat with this dude, creating this rat creature thing that Animal Man had to fight. That motherfucker tore off his arm, right? And Animal Man used the power of earthworms to regrow his shit, giving itself another arm. I don't feel like going to look for it, but Vixen, she got obliterated on an atomic level, and she was able to use the fucking micro organisms and shit to bring herself back to life, regrowing the body. He was able to do this shit too. There was a guy he was looking for, Bahana Beast dude, I forgot his fucking name, but he was able to fucking fuse these monkeys into one big ass organism. And the red is governed by the Parliament of Limbs. Now the green, or the green dimension, that is governed by the Parliament of Trees. And every plant that grows, every form of vegetable life on the face of the earth is part of the green. It's a vast collective consciousness, non-sentient yet self-aware. Swamp Thing, while fighting the gray, let the motherfucker like dissolve his body and shit, and he removed his consciousness and went into the green, and the motherfucker followed him, right? That bitch seen that he was in that dimension and turned his ass around and went to its own dimension, the gray dimension. That's where all fungus life come from. When fucking Swamp Thing removed itself from the green on the earth and shit and went into space, he found out there was other worlds with other green. Said right here, he flung his essence across space. Fucking Parliament was like unheard of. None of them have ever torn their roots from the mother soil and survived. Swamp Thing said, then I am the first. You need only let our spirits touch to know the truth. Now, there only can be one fucking avatar of the green. Otherwise, that shit'll fuck up life, death, and renewal, the cycle, the sacred cycle. You can pause the read right here. They made his ass go down to the fucking, the womb of the earth to kill this thing, which is called a sprout. That's how he was made, through this damn thing. They said only he can avert such a catastrophe if another fucking damn Swamp Thing is made, because he's the living swamp god at this point in time. He ain't want that shit to happen. He think that shit deserve life. So he leaves the green and he goes to meet up with his wife, right? This is something that he was able to do. So he's like, all right, it's time for me to prove something once and all to your ass, John Constantine. He start grabbing his stomach. He said, you feel that? Something moving perhaps deep in your bowels? It's the tiny flora that make their home within your intestines, responding to my commands. He said he can make them do anything, rip you apart, plug you up so your death is slow. The green also allows a motherfucker not to die. His motherfucking ass killed himself. Then later in around issue 90, he had John Constantine fucking be like a surrogate father to his dead wife to give birth to his daughter. She's connected to both the red and the green. She's a human-plant hybrid. Swamp Thing is her spiritual father, and John Constantine is her biological father. As you see at the bottom when he's talking to his wife about them having a baby. He was the one that gave her name. If you pause and read the little red bubble, that's what the meaning of her name is. And that's where Beast Boy gets his powers from. If you pause to read under me, it tells you that it's a cosmic life form inheriting all animal life. She powerful as fuck because she's connected to both the motherfuckers, the red and the green, which they're allies in a way, and they're going against the black, which is governed by the Parliament of Decay. You also got the Melt, governed by the Parliament of Stone. They govern all fucking earth and stone shit. The black governs death. You got the white, which controls the wind. That's governed by the Parliament of Vapors. You got the clear, which is basically governed by all aquatic life. They're governed by the Parliament of Waves. We got the Parliament of Flames too, but that shit don't have a name like the red, green, and shit like that. We don't know what the fuck the name of this shit is. You got the metal, which found this way connected to everything from the red, the damn gray, the black, and the green. The metal is governed by the rhythm. You see them fucking different color bubbles? They correspond to these fucking orb things. At first, they was looking for an avatar that had to be machine, but they was like, fuck that, it ain't gotta be machine. We are machine. If the avatar requires technology, we can provide it. Then you got the divided. That's basically microorganisms like bacteria and shit. They was peaceful as fuck until motherfuckers had looked into the microscope and found their ass and introduced antibiotics to their ass. Then they went to war. Beaten back, suffering tremendous losses, the kingdom awoke to itself. It began to resist. Out of all of them, I would like to see fucking Aquaman as the avatar for the clear, the aquatic life shit. I think that should give his ass a tremendous boost. And that's about everything I personally know about the green and the red and the other ones, from the metal, the gray, the fucking all that extra shit I just talked about.